No, I didn't. It is, you know, there are actually people who understand that the problem we had, we would rather wait. You know, people are saying, and we looked at the law, you know, people might say, let's just go to election and then now we finish this or we remove Nyamweya. Removing Nyamweya is the easiest bit. The easiest bit. But are we going, somebody will go then nullify this election, then we start all over fresh. And then if we go under this new act, you will not get these crooks.
But now, is what you've registered valid, given that even Hassan Wario, the CS for Sports,
yes,
wrote and gave a public indication that this is not legal, and he had just recognized.
Yes,
it was just acknowledging that you had applied, but not that it's been verified and made legal.
Can I explain to you? You see, a plain reading of English language, acknowledgement means to recognize. And we are not saying they have issued a certificate. We believe in procedures. So procedure is you do an application, you meet the preconditions. Then they give you a letter of recognition, acknowledgement letter. The word in plain reading.
Let me just read it so that we are very clear.
Yes.
And he said that in pursuant of allegations appearing in media houses, the newspaper and the sports registrar has registered Evans Gor Semalang'o, Sami Toyoy, Sheloy, and Mohammed Abbas as officials of Football Kenya Federation is not true.
Let's continue.
The sports registrar received application form submitting by the above mentioned persons on 1st of December 2015 and acknowledges the application on 3rd December 2015 with clear information that the application is in the process of being analyzed.
Continue reading what
it is notified for public information that acknowledgement is not registration.
Yes,
so it is not registered.
Continue.
Okay, I'll continue.
Get to the
so far, Football Kenya Federation, FKF, is neither a transited nor a registered organization. The 1st of August 2014 was the given deadline for transition under Section 49 of the Sports Act number 25 of 2013, revised edition 2013. Therefore, Football Kenya Federation is yet to be registered as a bona fide sports organization.
Now, what does the minister say? And he's earning taxpayers' money. What is he telling the public? And if you look at Article, and he should be advised because he's not a lawyer. He has a very competent lawyer in the person of Wasike, who is the registrar of sports. And under Article 53A, it says that the federation can only exist unless there is an application that has been acknowledged and no letter of rejection has been given to the applicants. And therefore, that is where we are claiming legitimacy. We are saying we will wait for the certificate, and we are not in a hurry. And that is where we are saying these elections cannot go on until they follow the due process. And Mr. Wario has failed this country in the following manner. Parliament, in its wisdom, decided to bring in a law that will be able to rein in the lots of impunity and corruption in football and in other sports activities that is beneficial to our youth in this country. The president, in his wisdom, assented to that law by trying to give the minister power through the sports registrar to be able to rein in these lots of impunity and corruption. Now, the minister has failed in his duty to do what needs to be done because he swore using a Bible or Quran to protect and defend the Constitution. That is the law. He cannot say in the same sentence, in the same letter, that we have not registered you and there is no registered federation, but elections can continue.
They can continue. All right, let's take a call from Fidel in Nairobi. Fidel?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, go ahead, Fidel.
Okay. The biggest issue with the soccer is issues with integrity.
Sorry?
Issues with integrity. We are having persons that have tainted integrity handling our soccer, right? So there's information that I need just to confirm from Gor.
Yes.
It is alleged that, I saw somewhere in one of your interviews he said that he has a master's degree.
Yes.
But the information is that currently he's doing pre-university at USIU. Can you confirm that that is not true?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Fidel.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Your master's degree.
No, please don't depend on rumors. When somebody says, you know, those are the things Kenyans say. I have a degree, I am doing another degree. So all you need to do, you go to the university where they are telling you I'm doing pre-university and ask, just write a letter and ask them, is the fellow doing pre-university or is doing a degree?
So you have degrees already.
Yes, yeah.
And where did you get your degree from?
I always get, even the one he's saying now, I'm doing entrepreneurship because I'm a businessman.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the degrees that you currently hold, which university did you get them
yeah. I have one degree from a university in Europe.
Which university?
In Europe, Universidad Utrecht.
Sorry?
Universidad Utrecht.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm doing another degree now in entrepreneurship. So whoever is telling, you know, sometimes you wonder how Kenyans, what they want. So whoever is telling you that I'm doing a pre-university, a pre-university in another university, I don't know which university.
So you would say what? Those are all lies?
No, I would not even say those are not, all lies. Those are the things Kenyans do.
Okay. Let's move on to something else, because one of the questions that came through, and you mentioned it, is to do with integrity.
Yes.
And you mentioned that sometimes funds come in and they've been diverted by those who've been given responsibility to those funds. If you now became the president and, you know, are representing football in Kenya,
yes,
you would be viewed as it were, as a public officer. Would
yes,
you be willing to declare your wealth and your source of your wealth?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is necessary as a public officer. So I would be able to declare my wealth, yes. Yes.
Would you be willing to do that now?
No, why? Because I've not gotten into public office. I'm a businessman. The fact that I pay taxes and because I pay taxes and I have a clearance from
KRA. You don't find it necessary to do that now?
I don't find it necessary.
Okay, because there's a question here, somebody saying, is he willing to declare, or rather, to mention his source of his wealth?
I'm a businessman and I paid my taxes, so I could not have gotten clearance from
KRA.
From KRA if I don't pay taxes, and also from which other guys? They want certificate of good conduct.
Yes, you have all that. Okay, we need to wind up because of time, but just in a nutshell, what are you bringing to football in Kenya? What difference are you bringing?
You know, first,
very briefly.
You see, I'd explained that very well, what I'm bringing to football in Kenya. And through what I call the 5-point program. And in this 5-point program, I said, one, I want to bring in leadership skills that I have, and through the several opportunities I had to serve. And number two is reversing the pyramid, which I said was to try and ensure that football is played at the grassroots, starts at the grassroots, so that the national team would be able to have the national coach would be spoiled for choice when choosing the national team. The other thing I said I would do is to be able to have a structured way of doing things at the federation. That would mean that the coaches will have the association, and I would be able to mobilize resources and give them to be able to manage soccer. And the other thing that I would do is also with the referees and ensure that the players are played well.
Okay.
And the last thing would be basically to have the national office as the center where we would be facilitating, as opposed to, you know, spending all the money that we get.
All right.
Yes.
We'll need to wind it up right there. Gor Semalang'o, thank you very much for coming.
Yes.
And there's also a question here. Somebody noticed that you're wearing 2 watches. Are they on 2 time zones? Is it just a fashion item? Maybe you want to tell us what that is about. This joke, you know, this I've always said, you know, I wear it instead of wearing many bling bling. I just decided that I will wear watches, but the joke is they are on 2 time zones, so I would always know not to say good morning when it is good evening. Okay.
Yeah,
and which
but
time
it's-
zones are they?
It's like now it's Zurich and Kenya, so
So do you have friends in Zurich, or what? Why Zurich?
no. Of course, the Zurich joke is about the football thing that, you know, FIFA is in Zurich and here in Kenya. So
Gor Semalang'o, thank you very much.
But I'm very happy. I'm very happy for the invitation. I know I was not ready to discuss actually the soccer thing, because I just thought it was the low bit of it, the law.
Okay.
And I'm very excited that you understood the law, and you'll be able to help other Kenyans to understand that I'm just following the law.
All right. Thank you very much, Gor Semalang'o, our person of interest this morning. We'll wind up Morning Express right there, but do stay with us in another minute or so. We've got News Hour coming up.